180-day loop, episode 43. It's Mackinac, not Mackinac. We were told that the beauty of Meldrum Bay is occasionally punctuated by explosions loud enough to rattle the local windows. As we pulled the boat out and headed back towards the U.S. to Mackinac Island, we saw the reason why. A giant limestone mine loomed up on the horizon. I guess limestone is one of the things they carry in those giant Laker boats. It wasn't long before we puttered back across the border into the United States. Like our entry into Canada, our border crossing back into the U.S. was remarkably uneventful. Soon, Mackinac Island's iconic lighthouse hove into view. Then, we saw the next one. And the next one. There, beyond the last lighthouse, we saw the truly massive Mackinac Bridge. That bridge connects the lower peninsula to the upper peninsula in Michigan. As we turned into the harbor, we passed two of the famous Mackinac Island ferry boats. We had heard that sometimes it's hard to get a slip at the island, but there was plenty of space and we cruised right in. Yeah, I mean, you go down that way, go down that fairway to your starboard here.
We cruised into a lovely little slip in the marina that was walking distance to everything.
On Mackinac Island, vehicles mostly are not allowed, except for a few emergency services vehicles. You get around by walking, or by biking, or by horse-drawn carriage. Tom and I had planned to rent a pair of bicycles, but we are so outraged by the cost that we decided to just walk instead. There appeared to be two ferry lines operating when we were visiting. We've now heard that one line bought the other, and that they had to take some of those boats out of service, so there's only about half as many ferries running right now. That might be good for boaters, as it means less traffic at the harbor. The island is pretty touristy. It's full of tchotchke shops and places where you can buy fudge. There were actually two butterfly houses. This has nothing to do with the island or the history of the island or Michigan, but they were fun. I really like a good butterfly house. There's a beautiful fairy tale style scenic arch that you can walk to. It's good for photo ops. The horse-drawn carriage rides are always fun. And the opulence of the Grand Hotel is worth a look-see. Gardens were beautiful. And it was busy. We enjoyed watching the parade. It was a pleasant interlude visiting Mackinac Island. But for us, it was time to go. Still had all of Lake Michigan ahead to explore. Next up, the little town of Charlevoix. Thanks for watching.